Next, I'd like to bring up Ed Pippin, founder and CEO of InstaDigital. Ed, floor is yours.
Thank you. Hi. As I said, I'm Ed Pippin. I'm the founder and CEO of InstaDigital. We've just had our 16th birthday. So if we're in the UK, you can take my company to the pub now and buy us a beer, but you've also got to buy me some food with it as well. This is our 5th year exhibiting at IBC. And we've been running and developing global VOD platforms and OTT platforms for over a decade. We've got our platforms out there in 43 different countries worldwide. We've been on 22 million handsets. And our actual InstaDigital platform was launched here at IBC in 2013. And we're now moving towards a fully fledged software as a service platform. So what I'm going to just talk to you now is how I see the market evolving, and I think how software as a service is actually going to make a massive difference to how this whole thing works. So, what is software as a service? Well, it's a cloud-based alternative to the more traditional on-PC or on-site software. So these are things that you access through web portals and through apps. You don't need things actually installed on your servers. You don't need to have your own large server farms, okay? They tend to be the services that nobody really wants to build, but everybody needs to use it. Okay, so very common in certain business areas, you will use software as a service now. So customer support, everybody needs to have customer support software to track everything that's coming in, all of those issues, making sure you're dealing with them properly. Zendesk realized this, created a $7.49 billion company out of it. Communication software. Actually, if you could improve that and make developers talk to each other and make management talk to developers and just get all of that talking, then you make huge efficiencies. Slack realized that, created a $5.1 billion company. Sales software. Everybody needs to track their sales, but you don't want to have to build that software yourself. Salesforce realized that. $115 billion with a massive new headquarters in San Francisco. Okay, but why is SaaS good for me? Okay, SaaS is really good because it has very low upfront costs. Okay, the software, the system, the platform, it already exists. You're not having to go in there and do a whole load of upfront development. It reduces or completely eliminates the burden of upgrades and management. All of this stuff, you're paying for a service. This all happens in the background. All the tech is supported and already managed for you. Okay, it's incredibly quick to market. It's already there. Okay, what we need to do is we need to get your content, we need to get your metadata, we need to get your videos, we need to pull that into a platform, and then it's ready to distribute because the apps are already there. Okay, your Samsung TV app, your Android apps, your Android TV, they already exist. You just need it all branded up and ready to go. It's easy to access because it's all access from web, because it's all access from apps. It means that if you've got groups that are managing your content, that they don't need to be in the same place. They can be decentralized. They can all work on the same stuff at the same time. And it's fully scalable. It's in the cloud. These things, it's specifically designed to scale up and scale down. And the key thing is it gives you the freedom to concentrate on your business, right? Not the technology. So would it work for video streaming? Absolutely, it will work. But video streaming services are pretty much entirely digital. You've got your digital input, you've got your digital management, and you've got your digital output, okay? It's perfect. So at a very basic level with a SaaS system, you simply go in there, you create an account, you set up a workflow with your inputs, your processing, your outputs. You run that workflow. You manage your content and you manage your customers through that portal. You manage your branding on the apps. Okay? You pull in your SVOD or your TVOD or your AVOD or however you're going to commercialize it. And then you stream to millions of devices because all that hard work has already been done for you. So, InstaDigital is software as a service platform. We have the fully cloud-based content management platform in the background that does everything that you need it to do. And then we have multiple apps that simply plug in to the APIs from our content management platform so that you can just pull that content through and you can say, I want this content to be on these platforms, this content to be in these countries, not in these countries, I want these languages. You can pull all of that stuff through. There we go. So I said at a very basic level what it can do. So there's a lot of people in here today who are talking about SaaS, and you should go and talk to all of them and ask them tricky questions. See if they can actually, if they've got the depth to the platform that you need to be able to run something which has potential to be completely global. So do they have the ability to handle internationalization of your content, international release dates coming soon, multi-language support for audio, subtitles, pack shots, metadata? Do they handle advertising, pre-roll, mid-roll, post-roll, in-app advertising, banners, hero panels? Can you handle multi-sourced content, multiple location content delivery networks? Do they handle all the business models you're looking for? AVOD, SVOD, TVOD, EST, vouchers even. Why not? You know, is the reporting the raw data as well as analyze trends? Can they handle the transcoding, the encoding, the DRM? Are they doing wide-vine, FPS, you know, recommendations based upon user behavior, integrations into third-party systems, customer relationship management? Do they do all of those things? Or are they just saying, oh, yeah, it's not a problem, it's all good? Because if they can do all of those things, then software as a service gives you the ability, the freedom to focus on your business, okay? If you're already in the business of TV, if you're already in the business of doing all of those things, you don't want to be sidetracked by the technology. You don't want to be sidetracked by getting stuck into that. You want to focus on what you've always focused on, your customer, your content, your marketing, okay? So that's it. I'm going to stand just over there if you have any questions. And thank you very much.
I have a question.
Go away. Go for it.
So really quickly,
Yep.
So Endscreen Media, we just did a survey of video provider executives, and one of the questions was, how much do you trust the cloud for your business? And I got to tell you, 50% or more, very mistrustful. What would you tell them to get them to trust a full cloud solution with their video business?
I would say that the cloud is changing. So we're in here and we can see that everything is changing. But from a technological point of view, if you talk to the guys in my company who are the best and understand the most about the technology, they understand how the cloud works properly. Okay? It's not just about putting stuff on the cloud. You have to use it properly. You have to use all of the technology that is available. You have to be keeping up to date with what AWS is doing, what Azure is doing, and you have to be keeping on top of that so that you understand exactly how to use it for your business requirements, not just, and it's on the cloud.
So it's finding a trusted vendor to work with,
Yes.
and if you can trust them, you can trust the solution.
Yes.
Very good.
Rely on them.
Very good. Thank you, Ed.
Cool. Thank you.